Where is the positive note? Dr. Nazir Gilani, foreign secretaries of India and Pakistan, concluded their two-day talks in Islamabad on June 24, 2011. Voting for electing the AJK Assembly would have ended and results of successful candidates would be in the making by the time this column is published. JKCHR three-day awareness campaign in print and electronic media urging voters to vote for those candidates who have a reliable understanding of the jurisprudence of Kashmir case and remain knowledgeable about the constitutional role of the AJK government also ends midday on June 26, 2011. Kashmiri leaders had a substantive role to play before, during and after the two-day talks between the two foreign secretaries. Our leaders in the valley had a much more important role to play from the date of announcement of elections in AJK to monitor the substantive interests of the candidates, their sponsors, who after elections would run a government which in principle has the principal duty to provide a better government and administration till the future status of Jammu and Kashmir is determined in accordance with the freely expressed will of the people of the state through the democratic method of free and fair plebiscite under the auspices of the United Nations as envisaged in the UNCIP resolutions adopted from time to time. Kashmiri leadership mainly domiciled in Srinagar continues to act out of tune and keeps on making serious mistakes. It has been reduced to the use of a lone and ineffective weapon of press statements. Our leaders have once again addressed India and Pakistan through a press statement, public gathering, and have offered an unsolicited advice which has no merits at all. Mirwais Umar Farooq has said that it is encouraging that the Foreign Secretary-level talks on Kashmir have begun on a positive note, but unfortunately, like in past, such initiatives are abandoned due to some untoward incidents in any of the country. He has further demanded that there is a need to elevate the dialogue process from the current foreign ministerial level to prime ministerial level to resolve the Kashmir issue. If Mirwais had discharged his duty to his people with some, if not full, care, he would not have described the talks on Kashmir to have begun on a positive note. Under Item 6, the joint statement deals with the Kashmir, stating the foreign secretaries exchanged views on the issue of Jammu and Kashmir and agreed to continue discussions in a purposeful and forward-looking manner with the view to finding a peaceful solution by narrowing divergences and building convergences. Life in Jammu and Kashmir, in particular in the valley, is not the same as in India and Pakistan. Our people have remained subjects of a scripted militancy and politics since 1990. We have lost our honor, our homes and our children. The two foreign secretaries may have time to discuss till the cows come home. We the people of Kashmir can't remain satisfied with their decision to have agreed to continue discussions in a purposeful and forward-looking manner with the view to finding a peaceful solution by narrowing divergences and building convergences. The statement means nothing to the people of Kashmir, if they are an equal people waiting to exercise their right of self-determination. Even if there was no agreement between the two foreign secretaries to continue discussions in a purposeful and forward-looking manner with the view to finding a peaceful solution by narrowing divergences and building convergences, it would not have annulled the UN mechanism on Kashmir. Our leaders are making a serious error by seeking to join India and Pakistan in their bilateral disputes, including Kashmir. They need to energize the universal character of their right and count India and Pakistan as 2 out of 194 member nations of the United Nations. India and Pakistan may continue in their bilateral disputes, party to Kashmir dispute as well, and if we need to seek an involvement in their bilateral dispute, it should be in a manner that no harm is caused to the universal character of Kashmir case. The talks have not begun on any positive note on Kashmir, and the advice of Kashmiri leader to India and Pakistan to elevate the dialogue process from the current foreign ministerial level to prime ministerial level, does not have any merit. Mirwais has witnessed the death of a generation in Kashmir and the harm that has been caused to our people and habitat. Mirwais has demanded free trade and travel between two parts of Kashmir. He has rightly said that people on both sides of the line of control should be allowed to travel without any hindrances. It is very unfortunate and tragic that a line has separated a mother from her kids, brother from brother and families. One could not dispute this manner of politics which connects to people. However, Mirwais has to explain that if in June 2011 we had to shortlist the demands of our people in this manner, It could have been done without the death of a generation and the massive loss of our self-respect, honor, and without violating the character of life that existed in 1987/1988. We did not need to disturb the number, behavior and location of Indian security forces and the army. Kashmiri leaders continue to remain myopic in the expression of their political interest. They have ignored the AJK elections and in particular the role of 12 refugee seats in the AJK Assembly. The importance of these 12 refugee seats is evident from the fact that Pakistani mainstream political parties are out to grab them. It gives them an access to and control of AJK government and at the same time adds an enduring dimension to their effectiveness in Pakistan politics. PPP, PMLN and MQM are deadly canvassing for the control of these 12 seats in a House of 49. It has been on this basis that Mutehida Qawmi Movement, MQM, has boycotted the Azad Jammu Kashmir, AJK, election 2011 in protest against AJK's Election Commission's decision to postpone polls of LA 30, LA 36 and LA 41. MQM leader Farooq Sattar, while addressing a press conference after the meeting of party's coordination committee simultaneously held in London and Karachi, harshly criticised the PPP government for what he said hatching conspiracy to keep the Karachi-based party away from the election. MQM leadership has accused the PPP that it, PPP, had proposed to share one each of the 2 Kashmiri refugee seats in Karachi. The wise way of defending the welfare of 2.5 million Kashmiri refugees living in AJK and Pakistan, free trade and travel between 2 parts of Kashmir, right of people on both sides of the line of control to travel without any hindrances, rights of a mother separated from her kids, brother from brother and families, was to encourage the election of right people in the AJK Assembly and more so outstandingly right refugees on these 12 refugee seats. As long as our leaders continue to enjoy the hospitality of the establishment, it would not be possible for it to structure its own political phrase in the interests of the people of Kashmir. The unending desire to be at seminars and conferences floated and sponsored by the members in the establishment, discredited in the eyes of people, would continue to make our leaders no better than employees in any department in the government of Pakistan. It is even more humiliating and unfortunate to see that our leaders have been subcontracted by the establishment for its rainy days and private interests. The demands made by Mirwais could be very easily made through any mainstream political party or a group of concerned citizens of Kashmir. Have our leaders run out of ideas or they are not made to measure to represent their people, remains a serious question. Author is London-based Secretary-General of JKCHR, NGO in special consultative status with the United Nations and can be mailed at dr-nazirgilani@jkch.